Hello, Jago. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, you have no idea. I'm so happy to have seen your video. I was just browsing YouTube as usual. I had no idea you had actually put up a video there, so it's so nice to actually hear from you again. It's awesome you got home safely. Oh, like I'm so jealous. Like the weather must be so amazing over there. Yeah, and in fairness, it hasn't been too bad here, but it's still nothing in comparison. So yeah, it's awesome to hear that you're home safe and sound. Thank the Lord. And I'm also pretty excited to hear about your new buys. Like you obviously hit the ground running, huh? um, yes, to range, they are fantastic. I cannot say enough good things about them. In fairness, I haven't tried the tomatoes range, but with the carrots and the cucumbers, amazing. And honestly, I believe the tomatoes would be just as good, if not even better. So great. I'd like to, know how you get on with them. And yeah, just if there's anything that you would recommend, that I could even find over here, like I really would not mind. Um, yeah, so towards the end of your video, you were asking if I was able to purchase any products whilst I was away in the rest of Europe. And sadly speaking, I wasn't. For two reasons. One being space. So literally, I traveled for about 8 days with just a backpack because I am one who loves to travel light, honestly. And so as a result of that, there's space constraints. The second thing as well is I don't know what it's like in America, but in Europe, when you're traveling, you're only allowed a maximum of 100 mils of fluid in a bottle, and it has to be in a transparent container, or I suppose a bag, a zip up bag as well. And so, like, I already had my makeup and toothpaste and all of that stuff in there, and so there wasn't really much space to put in more. So those are the two main reasons why I couldn't buy much in the way of like hair care products or makeup. However, I was able to get two things. First of which was a lip liner. I got this from Sephora in Paris. Like, I had no clue. Sephora's like really big in Paris. There's like, stores everywhere. I'm surprised we don't have it in the UK or in Ireland, but anyways, this is what I got. I think that I don't know if the color is nano, but it says nano lèvres, which is probably the French for lips. And at the back here, there's a color called 261C, which I think is the color anyway. So like I use this with my lipstick that I got from Boots, the one that I got with you, the brownie one, and it is obviously much better to use a lip liner than to wear lipstick without. So thanks for the advice, and this has definitely come in handy. The other thing that I bought in the way of hair was mini hair straighteners. Now, I'm not an advocate for a lot of heat, um, but sometimes it is necessary. Times being for me, when I've spent all the time and the efforts to get my hair straightened for a holiday, just because it's easier to manage, and then the good Lord in heaven decides to send down some rain, and it gets a bit frizzy all over again. Now, for some of you who may not know, those of us with type 4 hair, type 4 being the other end of the spectrum, having really, really tightly curled hair, when you straighten your hair and it gets wet, it basically reverts. Reverts meaning like it goes back into being an afro. And it sucks if your hair is in a bun and half of it is wet, the other half is straight. And so for me, I thought it was important to get a hair straightener, and this is like super tiny, and it's a good brand as well. It's, I don't know how you pronounce this, so please forgive me. It's Baby Bliss Paris. I think that's actually upside down. Baby Bliss Paris. And this was like super cheap as well. I think it was probably just about a tenner or maybe $12. And it really did come in handy. Now this heats to about 200 degrees, which is kind of a lot. But what I do is like I switch it on and off, just so that I'm not putting too much heat in. Obviously, heat protectant all the way. What I did use, and be honest in saying that I'm not too sure if it has heat protectant qualities. But I use argan oil basically to coat the hair, allow it to sit, and then use the hair straightener over it. So that came in handy. Now, the other thing with regards to hair, because honestly, from the skincare range, I didn't really do much, was bendy rollers. So these are a pack of 12 that I got from Boots ages ago, and they came in very handy, particularly when, I wanted to keep my hair in a style and not have to put heat on it. So these are very good. So on 2 occasions, I used the bendy rollers to create curls. And the curls held up really, really well in Barcelona and in Berlin. The weather was fantastic, and I kid you not, my hair did not frizz one bit in comparison to Ireland. Like, humidity is just such a killer over here. So the first time I was going for more like a beach waves kind of look, and so what I did, I'm not really going to do a demonstration here, but just to show you lengthwise. So what I did to create that look was, instead of starting the rollers at the very top, I just started them from, like halfway and just kind of, dip them and all the way up. Okay, and that gave the impression of, beach waves where it's fairly kind of like straightish at the start and then kind of curls at the bottom. Now, the second time that I used the bendy rollers was in Berlin. Likewise, it had been raining, my hair got a bit frizzy, so just the same old process again. Straighten it again with the straighteners and then use the bendy rollers. And this time around, I wanted, tighter curls. And I mean, there's only so much you could do with 12 of these. And so what I did was, likewise, instead of rolling from the middle, I basically rolled it from the very top. So by that, what I mean is, you basically put it at the very top and, just roll it round and around and around and around like that. Okay? And oh my gosh, like the curls were like very well defined and it held really, really well. And in fact, like the next day I was going for a walking tour and my hair was like so super curled, I felt I was a bit overdressed. But good stuff. So anyways, that's that. Yeah, do let me know how you're getting on, how you're settling in, and just with regards to, hair, makeup, skincare products, if there's anything that you find that you recommend, do let me know. And do let me know how you're getting on with the yes to range that you got. Hope to speak to you soon. Take care. One love. Peace out. Miss you like crazy, girlfriend. Alright, take care now.